Hey collective, welcome to Empress Love Tarot. It is a new day. I am praying that it is better than this last past year and a half that I have lived through. You know, life is amazing. The lessons we learn, incredible. The wisdom gained, just inexhaustible. Like, you may be being called to amp up the power around you, wherever you may live at. There's something about energy grids, something about, you know, there's some work that you guys need to do. So I was just thinking about the energy around this place that I live in. And it's so crazy because I see different people going through similar situations. And there's like maybe a negative energy field where you live at, and you are meant to help to cleanse it, okay? Oh my gosh. Okay, so yeah. Anyways, I was just, I don't know, I was thinking about my ex just now. Like, you know, he's been on my mind, period. He's so fresh, you know. I kicked him out yesterday. I had to, because I'm tired, you know, tired of BS. But anyways, people can be so petty. You know, this fool, like, sent me 2 messages yesterday talking about how he gonna try to get with my daughter, my oldest child. She don't even like you. You're a whole weirdo. You know, I laughed. I sent her a message and told her, like, you know, whatever. If you do hear from this motherfucker, weirdo, you know what I mean? She was like, ew, that's disgusting. And I was like, exactly what I told him, you know. And it's so funny. This person, if you didn't care, like you're trying to tell yourself you don't, and trying to make me believe, you know, best believe, like, I believe you. Like, not about, you know, you not liking me, but I believe you with your actions, all of the shit that you've done, you know, all of the hurtful things that you've said throughout this whole entire relationship, period. Just period. You came in thinking like you just that motherfucker. And I'm not saying like you ain't that motherfucker, but like you came into this in a bogarting way, in a domineering way, you know, just sickening. Not in a way that where you wanted to grow with someone, or, you know, like not in a way where you wanted to develop. You came in on some selfish BS in an egotistical manner, you know. And while your ego can be very great and it can get you some places where you need to be in a positive way, the operation in which you were with your ego, you know, it wasn't of benefit. I mean, there's some benefit there, you know what I mean? But it wasn't of benefit, like truly. It don't even matter. Let's see, what do the cards have to say? The Sun. You are the sun, my dears. You are the sun. This is, you know, you could have been hoping for a joyful, beautiful union. Look how beautiful this card is. Oh my gosh. You know, I was listening to a reader, I think yesterday. She was doing like, it was in a short video. But anyways, she was like saying that people forget that the sun is a star and it's the brightest star. And that's you. You hope for the brightest union. You know, I'm hearing like, wish upon a star, to follow where you are. I'm wishing on a dream to find out what it means. Please excuse my voice. Your girl, you hear it. I was going off yesterday. It happens. It happens. But it's okay. Somebody wanted to exhaust you. You know, but you are the light in a lot of people's eyes. You bring so much growth, you know, so much prosperity. Like, just, what does the sun represent? It is light. It is a life force. It gives, its rays give healing as well as destruction. But even in that destruction, what flourishes after, you know what I mean? What comes after. And all the planets revolve around the sun. You know what I'm saying? You're so magnetic. People just want to be you. You know, people want to court you. Okay? Yeah, you could be a Leo. Yeah, you could be a Leo or a Virgo. You could be on the cusp. You could be a cusper. But you most definitely can be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay? And if it's not in your big three, look where... if those signs aren't in your big three, look at where they are. Because there's going to be a lot of light shed on your life. And when I say look where they are, I mean in your birth chart. Forgive me. You know. But anyways, look. Get ready to, you know, you're going to have a joyful union. Okay, and you're very balanced. Yes, you are. Get ready to be carefree. 8:11 on the time clock. Oh, reminds me, if the video shuts off, it's because I have a timer and I have to get booked into work. Okay? Gotta give myself that enough time for that. Oh my gosh, guys. So my daughter made cinnamon rolls last night with some nice ooey gooey homemade caramel. I can't wait to, like, hopefully I'll be able to eat it. I don't really feel like eating. It's wild. I did wake up and I made some sasynagag, you know, which is Filipino fried rice, the garlic fried rice. Oh my god, I fell in love the first time. If you're a garlic lover, yes, you gotta make that. You gotta go get you some and then make that. So you go get you some like real authentic. It's so easy to make though. So you can see how it tastes, how it's supposed to taste. You know what I'm saying? I'm so hooked. Guys, I don't know what it is, but since I was young, I have always loved like Asian food. When I was in my my foster home, I remember the first time my foster parents brought it home for us to like have for dinner, and I just remember, oh my gosh, the watercress. Like, I just remember the crunch of the watercress and like, oh my gosh, I like this. Like, you know, when I was a child. But I have an affinity for that culture. I really feel connected to them. It must be my ancestors, you know. It's gotta be my ancestors. You like, but honey, you black. Yes, I am an original. But I do have people of all lands within my coursing through my DNA. It feels wonderful to connect with them. There goes me being sad again. Anyways. You let your true colors shining through. I see your true colors. That's why I love you. So don't be afraid. I don't even know what comes after that. I gotta look up them lyrics, I guess. But Mary, don't be afraid to show whom you are. And you see all those beautiful colors of those wildflowers. Oh my gosh, you guys are just so beautiful like that. You're so colorful. Okay, messages for this collective viewing this reading. Messages for this collective viewing this reading. Thank you. This is what you can look forward to. Moving forward. The Chariot. You can look forward to moving forward. As you're in this abundant energy, as you're in this fertile energy, this creative energy, this life-giving energy, as you're harnessing your own life force energy, get ready for it to propel you forward. 12:12 on the time clock here. Get ready for it to propel you forward. Okay? What can they expect? What are they moving towards? The Empress. You. Oh my gosh. Joy is headed your way, Empress. Okay? You may have a child. It may just be you and your daughter. Oh my gosh. And look how they look dead on each other. You know what I'm saying? Your child could be just like you. You know, got a heart like you, very conscientious like you, you know, you could also be meant to teach your child the mysteries. I'm looking at this crypt, this mausoleum. You know, you guys could have just put something to rest, you know, because it looks like, you know, they're moving forward. You know, they're not headed in, they're moving headed out. So there's something that you could have just gone through, an awakening that you've gone through, the both of you. Okay? Maybe it could also have something to do with your inner child as well, the reawakening of you, this joy, that joyful energy, that sun energy. I believe the sun energy in the traditional tarot is a child riding a horse, if I'm correct. I don't remember. You know, little, you know, he's joyful. You know, get ready for after a period of mourning, for this joy to come into your life. Look, you see the sun rising. You can see it rising, okay? Get ready for it to burn away all of that. Because I'm looking at these look like, you know, when they do close-ups of the sun and the, like this, you know how it swelters, like you can see the heat and the vapors of the heat. You know what I mean? That's what that's reminding me of. In the sun, like, you know, be shooting out its whatever, it's lava or whatever it is, you know, I don't know, whatever keeps it fueled. That's what those ribbons and stuff coming from the sun. I'm gonna call them sun ribbons. Okay. Remind me of, but it's like it's coming to burn away that darkness, that morning, to bring this in. This has always been meant for you, and this has always been you. You have always been the sun. You got that gravitational pull. Okay, get ready for, like I said, get ready to be moving forward joyfully. All right, and really being this Empress energy. You are the ruler of your kingdom. Okay, you rule where you walk. Period. Okay, where I walk, I rule. That's my kingdom. That's my domain. You know what I'm saying? That's my what do they call it? You know, kings of the earth, arise to yourself. Right? Woman of the sun, where is your meditations? Come on, cause you bring in the future generations, right? Like, I'm just saying. Now I'm hearing that royalty song. Cause I rule, I rule, I rule. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, let's see. Thank you. Somebody, yeah, you're going to be coming up out of this energy, this nine of swords energy, but somebody could really be drowning in it. But look, you're about to be coming up out of this depression. Okay, you're about to be coming up out of this depression, sleepless nights, this sword energy. You know, you could have dealt with a lot of like heartbreak. Somebody could be panicking right now. Somebody could be having panic attacks as they lay in bed. They could see as well with these swords, you know, crossing. So I'm really picking up on like ex-lover energy with all these swords there. Okay, somebody could have also been trying to set traps to you. These daggers look like they want to fall to me, like they want to shoot down, you know. Who sleeps with daggers above their bed? You know what I'm saying? Somebody may have a dagger chandelier. It looks very nice in my mind's eye. Somebody may have a dagger chandelier, okay, as well. That could be relevant for someone, you know. Yeah, somebody could be waking up, looking out their window, early AM hours. Somebody, you know, they have sleeping issues, sleeping problems, all right? But you guys could be coming up out of that energy as well. Whatever it is that has been keeping you up at night, that has been trying to siphon and steal your joy, you know, you don't have to worry about. Somebody as well may be worried about whom you're seeing, you know what I mean? Or who, you know what I mean? Don't worry about that. Worry about your life and you, what you got going on, you know, how you can move forward. What is the collective moving forward in? What is the collective moving forward in? Like, you know, your present energy is the energy of the Empress, okay? Or your future energy, I should say. This is that is whom you're becoming. You could be pregnant or becoming pregnant, or, you know, you could be a parent. Somebody may try to get someone pregnant to spite you, is what I heard. Okay, we have the 2-7, so 7-7. We have here the 7 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups. So you have been working on fulfilling yourself. Get ready for takeoff too, okay, with hot air balloons. So hot air balloons may be relevant. Go look up my hot air balloon what is it, video. It's a short. Go look that up. There's messages in there for you. All right. Oh yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All right, so what are those scarabs? No, they're not. No, it looks like then. Yeah, they are scarabs. Okay, somebody may like to hookah. Okay, get ready too. You could be you are going to be traveling very soon. This did fall under the chariot. There is the hot air balloon. So whether you guys could be taking a trip very soon, you may not even be aware of it. Also, somebody may be getting a new pet as well. A cat, and I'm seeing a specific type of cat. I don't know the name of this cat. It looks like it has kind of like leopard print spots, but it's not a leopard or lynx type. I don't know. Is that it? That's not what the cat is. I don't know what it's called. Very expensive cat though. Kind of has that orangish, or it's not an orangey. It's like a golden color. Somebody may be getting this animal very soon, or somebody may be giving you this animal. Oh, if you get it for free, you lucky, because them bitches is worth a lot. Okay. Know that you also have a lot of eyes on you. You have people watching you, and in the spiritual realm. Just people watching your heart. People also watching the wisdom that you hold with these cups. 7 and 7, like, your wisdom is very valuable as well. You've worked very hard throughout lifetimes to acquire this wisdom. Okay? I'm hearing, sail away, sail away. Somebody's going on vacation. Somebody's going on a vacation, and it could be very unexpected. Ooh, I hope so. 7, 7. This is stuff brought in by heaven. That breaks down to the number 5. So a lot of change, forward movement, and change. You're going to be writing new histories for your life. New life chapters or something. You're currently writing your new life chapters. You could be envisioning, you could be scripting, and these are coming into reality for you. All right, what is this Empress? Give us some energy knowing for this Empress. There's an inner knowing about you, something about your energy that you hold, and you share the same energy with your child. This child of yours may be the next matriarch, patriarch. They'll take up the torch. You may not know this. They may not know this. Look, the Knight of Swords. Look, also be careful. This knight is giving me like deceit. He looks tricky. Oh no. He looks tricky and worried as he plays with his dagger. Like, you may know somebody who twirls a dagger on the table. They let it spin. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know how they do it. You kind of like how you let a basketball spin on the top of your finger, the tip of your finger. Similar to that. The dagger spinning upon the table. Somebody's very dirty as well. You see this? Oh, now I'm hearing that Beck song. I got dirty socks lying in the corner. Oh, I gotta find that. Something about the devil, dirty socks. Oh, and a window. And a window. But see, okay. And that's the problem. Somebody could have just tried to bury something. You see his all dirty. This nigga just got done putting in some work, and they're very worried. You see his face? This person is very worried that their dirt evidence is going to be revealed. He could have just buried somebody as well, because there are nails on the table. I don't know if you guys can see that. There are nails on the table. I ain't see no hammer though. But, you know what I'm saying? This person could have stuck it to somebody. Somebody could really want to try to maybe stick it to you. Be very careful. And it's the same person. It's the same person. Look, you see that? Worried in bed. This nigga got some nightmares because of something that they have done to an empress. They were hoping to move away from it and keep it hidden, especially with this moon and this cup. They could have tried to keep themselves mysterious, you know, all right. They could have hid a lot of different things from you. They could have hid their heart from you, hid their money from you. They could have had hidden people watching you. There's something about the moth here as well. All right. What is this Knight of Swords? You know, so the Knight of Swords, that's fast-moving energy. Okay. So something could be moving forward very quickly for you, Empress, as well. You guys could have also just, where's it at? Buried something. You could have really just buried something in that mausoleum. A simple kind of life. I don't know why I'm hearing that. The Four of Pentacles. Yeah, look. What is that? The Four of Pentacles. I don't know why I always think of the Four of Cups in relation to the Four of Pentacles. But you could be holding something very closely to you. You could be holding the hope of joy very close to your heart, like the hope of a simple kind of life. That's why I was hearing that. Yeah. A life of relief. Get ready. There's not going to be any more depressive days. You know, you've been holding on to this joy, this wisdom, this life-giving force and energy inside of you for a very long time. You've been holding it like a secret, like a dream. You know what I'm saying? Because you know. And a lot of people may want to hold you close as well. People could be hiding their hands in the shit that they do to you as well. And, you know, yeah. And that's why people are getting caught up. It's so funny. You know, I had to tell my ex, like, oh, your ugly is showing. You know what I'm saying? Your ugly showing. Like, you know, these people, they could have done a lot of things and try to keep a lot of things buried. You know, they didn't want to do the work. They didn't want to, you know, look, you're a whole ass empress out here. And this motherfucker out here is a knight. Barely probably graduated from being a motherfucking page. Don't know what they're going to do. How they're going to move and operate. This person could have ill intent towards you as well, Empress, okay? They could have ill intent and could be planning something towards you. Okay, also, they could be wanting you to act within a certain way so that they could feel justified in the hurting of you. And I mean physically hurting you. You know, I did get the message last night. Windows busting. They'd be a fool to do so. They better just go upon their foolish ways and skip along that full path, right? That's the first step. This person does not even want to take that first step. They keep trying to bury their awakenings. Oh my gosh, is what I heard. But anyways, let's get into, okay. Thank you. I was asking for more energy upon the Chariot in these two, the sevens. So we have the Page of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. Somebody is watching your money. They're watching how you make your money. They're even watching how you manifest your money. They're trying to learn from you as well. Okay. And they could be trying to create their own. Yeah, they're watching how you create and how you manifest your own money. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles with the Page of Swords, somebody really is watching you work. They could be watching you at work. They're spies. The Seven of Cups, that is things that you're trying to grow as well. There's a lot of things that are